Welcome to another episode of 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes. I'm Jason Holcomb, joined as always with the coach. Coach, heartbreaker right at the last second, but there were some good things that we saw out of the boys, especially out of the special teams. But tell me what you saw that we can take as a positive to move forward this week.
You kind of nailed it, Jason. Now, the thing that I'm probably the most happy about is when we went down right there at the end of the game and our kids responded, went right back down the field and stuck it in. Now, we did play better in a lot of areas. But again, we still had those things that went on that cost you a chance to win games. You know, we had a fumble right here at the end of the first half when really we should have gone in 21-7, and it was an uncaused error, unforced. We just put the ball on the ground, they scoop, run it down, they end up hitting a touchdown pass with 12 seconds to go in the first half on a ball that was really covered well. It's just a heck of a throw. And then we give up the touchdown, a long kickoff return after we take the lead, and that was execution as much as anything. We had several kids, it wasn't hustle, but we weren't where we belonged as far as our lanes are and that type thing. They get a long kickoff return and then stick one in, I think, with 13 seconds to go in the game right there. So we played better in a lot of areas, Jay, but in order to win football games against equally talented opponents, it comes down to those 5 or 6 plays and not making mistakes.
Yeah, we're like right there on the edge. I can tell it, I can feel it, and I hope is that we're going to get over the edge here pretty soon, because I saw the fire in their belly and I was excited about that. We just got to keep fighting and firing off and see what we can do this week. But before we get there, Coach, we got to check out our Optim Player of the Week. All right, Coach. Desmond, talking about fire in the belly, that joke was out there playing hard. Tell me what you saw out of him this week that made him worthy of Player of the Week.
Well, we had several young men that played well. Both our defensive ends, Ramonte Doherty had a good day along with Dennis Wilcher. But Desmond excelled on both sides of the football. He raised his effort grade considerably. He was more physical. He had 3 or 4 pancakes. And when an offensive lineman is being named your Player of the Week, it says a whole lot about how he performed. Obviously, we need that consistent effort out of him, and we need our other guys raising their level to where he was at.
And that's hopefully what we're going to have happen this week. Want to thank our folks at Optim. They do such a fantastic job. We had a few people that got dinged up during the game, and our own Optim supporter there, Miss Melissa. Coach Melissa went out there and was helping them out. Want to thank her as always for all that she does. But Coach, there's no rest for the weary. We got to keep marching on. We got region games walking up. Talk about this week's matchup and some of the things we have to do to get another region victory.
Well, I think for us, being able to take care of the football, playing more consistently on offense is where it starts. Eliminating big plays in the kicking game, although we had one last week with a kickoff return for a touchdown. Our punting game was much better than it has been, but we gave up 2 big kickoff returns, not for touchdowns, but field position.
Right.
Play better in the kicking game. And then for us defensively, it's continued to be a little more physical as the game goes along.
And talk about hitting the road again. I know that, hitting the road creates a different thing. You're talking about, about a 45, 50-minute drive, but, what do you guys do to prepare when you hit the road like that?
There's not a lot different, Jason. We try to, the short trips, we try to get everything done here at the field house that we can with all of our taping and those type things. But it is an adventure, but we're headed over to Hawkinsville, a beautiful stadium over there, great facilities, a tradition-rich facility there at Hawkinsville. So it should be a great night for football. The weather was great last Friday.
Yes.
It's supposed to be that way again this week. So, again, we hope our fans jump on board and head over to Hawkinsville and cheer these Irish on.
Yes, we want you guys to support our team all year long. Want to see if we can pick up some more wins and keep in that region hunt, because obviously wins equals playoff position.
No doubt.
And we want to be up there toward the top if at all possible, because I've been with you a couple of times on them road trips, and some of those get kind of long.
Well, they do, and right now I think the most important thing for our young men is just look one game at a time. Don't look ahead. stay focused on the task at hand and continue to try to get better, because we have all three areas have plenty of room for improvement.
Well, we want to hope that you guys will come check out that improvement this Friday down in Hawkinsville. Kickoff is 7:30. But Coach, before we leave, we got another mustache matchup. All right, Coach, this is going to be a unique one right here.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see what we can go. So let's go ahead and go to the tail of the tape. This week we've got a legendary artist, Frida Kahlo. She unabashedly sported a mustache for a lady. That seems to be becoming more popular trend again. And she's going to be facing off against your own son as part of a National Sons Day celebration. You know, it was yesterday, but it's Riley Holmes sporting a mighty fine mustache there, kissing that state championship trophy. So, Coach, who you got?
Well, I know it might be favoritism, and I'm not sure his mustache is better than hers, but with that state championship trophy in it, I got to go with Riley.
Yeah, you got to go with the trophy every time. The trophy wins every time, and we hope that the Irish win every time. We hope that you guys are there to watch us as we win every time. Every single week, we're going to be back here on Tuesdays. This has been 3rd and 3 with Coach Roger Holmes.